Welcome to my kitchen. My name is Rob Lutter. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make Jester Hibernal Dichotomous Sorbet. A refreshing treat for the Texas summer to beat the heat. First I want to show you my ingredients. So going down the line, our first ingredient is going to be the Jester Hibernal Dichotomous, which is a 5.8% volume Saison. It is actually a blend of an older Saison that's barrel aged, as well as a younger barrel aged Saison with a approximately 12% watermelon juice. So it's a nice, refreshing, little bit sweet, little bit sour Saison that's perfect for the summer months. We're going to be pairing this with our other main ingredient, which is going to be watermelon chunks that we are going to blend down. We're going to need ice cream salt, which you can find in any supermarket in the baking aisle. You can also use regular salt. You just need to use a whole heck of a lot more of it, so it's better just get the ice cream salt. It's only $1 or $2. As for machinery, you're going to need a ice cream maker. This is a rival model, which is, I believe it was $17.88 at Walmart when I bought it last year. This is just a normal run-of-the-mill stick blender that pretty much everybody will have in their bottom pantry. We're going to be using this for blending down the watermelon into pulp. Got some ice. I don't have an ice maker, but if you do, make sure you have a lot of ice because the ice cream maker is going to take a lot of ice to cool things down. And it needs to be able to cool for about 40 minutes. And the last ingredient is going to be, of course, sugar, which is going to give us, a nice sweet flavor to our sorbet. So the first thing that we're going to want to do is take our Hibernal Dichotomous. I'm going to pop the top. Hopefully it won't explode. Alright, now that we've popped the top off, we're going to need to get the carbonation out of this beer. Carbonation is only going to inhibit the freezing process. So you're going to want to take your beer, put it in whatever large vessel you want that will fit in your fridge and not easily topple over, and just pour it on in there. Make sure to pour a little bit for yourself. Alright, now we're just going to want to let this sit in our fridge for about half an hour. We just want to get all of the carbonation out of the beer. So you can see it's pretty foamy right now. We want to get rid of all of that because it will actually help with the freezing process. So now we've blended all of our watermelon chunks. Make sure they're seedless. And it should be about this consistency when you use it. Just about juice with some pulp in it. This is all that's going to be left from the watermelon chunks. And we're going to be adding this to our sorbet. Adding fresh fruit to sorbet will always make it a little bit creamier and, of course, impart a little bit more fruit flavor to it. We're going to want to bring approximately 1 cup of water up to a boil. So now that the water is at a rolling boil, we want to add 1 cup of sugar to our 1 cup of water. We're going to want to stir this until it becomes clear. So once your mixture is completely clear, you're going to want to just pour it into a glass. Be any glass, just make sure it's made of glass. You do not want this to melt. We're going to take this and put it into the fridge for about half an hour. It needs to be cool before we can put it into the mix. So now that all of our ingredients have been chilled, we want to put them into our ice cream maker. Now this may differ depending on your model, but most of the base models are similar. So first you want to add the simple syrup. It doesn't actually matter which order that you put them in. We're going to add 1 cup of our pureed watermelon. And finally, you're going to put in your beer, which has now decarbonated. You can then put the lid onto your ice cream maker, and from there, start her up. Now to use your ice cream maker, first you want to plug it in. You can see the cylinder is going to start spinning here. Now for mine, and let's say if you're spending $20 a unit, it's probably going to be the same. You're going to add ice into one layer. Don't be afraid to drop some on the floor. And after you have about 2 or 3 inches of ice, you're going to add in your ice cream salt. And just continue doing this until it's layered all the way to the top. From here, we're going to run this for about 40 minutes. It has been 40 minutes. Let's go ahead and check it out. What are we getting here? This is exactly the kind of consistency that we're looking for. So just want to knock this off a bit. So finally, you're going to take it out of your ice cream maker, and we're going to set it into a Tupperware. You're going to want to leave this in the freezer overnight to set up, but that doesn't stop you from enjoying a glass right now. If you're wondering what it tastes like before investing a $14 bottle, it has a nice tartness from the original Saison, as well as a nice sweetness from the watermelon puree that we added, as well as the simple syrup, as well as a layer of herbs that were in the original beer, including lavender and spearmint. It actually comes out a lot more as it melts. Anyways, I hope you all try out to make this. It was certainly a delicious experiment. Have a wonderful summer.